In this tutorial wizard, we're going to show how to use the join features that are found within FAT 3000. Essentially, FAT 3000 has two different types of join features that are available. The first one is called automatic, where FAT 3000 will definitely try to determine what consists of a boundary and then close it for you. And then secondly is interactive, so that when you have very difficult boundaries, you're able to determine how to still close with a little bit of user input any type of boundary. You'll see here I have two separate boundaries. I have one here on the left, which consists of a nice clean separate lines that are connected. However, they still do not form a closed or joined boundary. The reason a closed or joined boundary is important is because those are used for defining printed circuit board outlines, which are very important for manufacturing to be able to calculate the area and some other purposes. The second reason you'll need a joined boundary is if you wish to have this converted to like a filled polygon or any area such as that. So the first thing I'll do is I use the automatic join on a simple boundary such as this. And then the second step, I'll use the join interactive feature to show you how to get through a more complicated boundary such as this one. So to use the join automatic, I simply select the object, go to the tools menu, go to join wizard, and select automatic. Here I'm able to determine the tolerance, and here's the options. The tolerance is used to be able to help me figure out if the line segments are within a certain distance that FAT 3000 can consider those connected. The other options are if there's overlapping data, you can have that removed. Also, if you'd like to have, this is a very important one here, if you'd like to convert the closed boundaries to polygons, you can do that also. So that way, once it's closed, the boundary can go ahead and fill it for you. You can also force join to close all boundaries, so when you have extremely messy type of job, this will force it for you. However, it's not recommended unless you're familiar with what needs to be done. And the last option is show the join errors. So in the case FAT 3000 finds any problems or locations where it's unable to close the area, it will highlight them for you. So the first thing I'll do is go ahead and click next, and you'll see what it's done is to close the boundaries created, and everything is filled. Everything is closed, sorry. So now when I move the object, you'll see the entire boundary, which was separate line segments, is now connected and all joined together. So what we'll do here is we'll move onto this side. First thing I'll do is go ahead and select this boundary, and we'll try to first close it with automatic. And obviously, you go to tools, you convert to the join wizard, automatic. I'll just leave the same settings as before. And now you'll notice that it didn't close anything, and it found 3 open boundaries. So if I press finish, it'll tell you it's detected some errors. And what I can do now is, luckily, the join wizard will help pinpoint and tell me exactly where all the problems are. Okay, and so what we'll do here is actually the arrows in the way. You'll see it's basically pointing to the open gap. It's right there. The problem here is that it consists there's double data. So when I select, say for instance, right here in this area, let's see, let me go ahead and undo so that way you can see exactly how it looked. So now if I select this area, you'll see that there was 2 objects, so there's overlapping data here. So that's basically what the FAT 3000 was pointing out to. So in this case, when join is unable to close this boundary, we have another feature called join interactive. What you do here is you select the tools, you go to join wizard, and you select interactive. And basically you set up the same type of tolerance so that the join interactive is able to connect or join certain boundaries. You can also choose to have it closed to a polygon if you want to have that area filled, or you uncheck it if you're doing, say, for instance, a border outline where you want that unfilled. And you can also choose what layer you want your new polygon or your new boundaries sent to once they've been joined. We'll choose new layer for now just so you can kind of see the difference. I'll press OK. All you simply do is select the boundary, and then what you'll see is basically what join interactive wants to know is where does it need to go next. So obviously you can see the progression should go across here, so I select that. Then what happens is you'll see it connected that, it made that area. Now it comes across another area where it's confused because there's an overlapping data here. It doesn't know if it wants to go this way or this way, so you simply guide it in this direction. And in this point right here, there's double lines set up. So basically join interactive saw 2 objects, so you simply select it. And again, since there's double lines, it'll need a little assistance in helping you get across. So you just select the next progression, and you just help it along. And once it's closed, there you see what it's done. It's went ahead and made a join boundary. So I just turn this layer. I've got my nice clean join boundary from that messy area. And now if I go back to layer 1, you'll see there's still remnants of the additional data which caused problems. All you can do here is simply delete that stuff. Go back to my nice clean join boundary here. And let's just change the layer. So I can just go to properties, just choose back to layer 1. Press OK. Great. Now when I go ahead and view, I've got this one joined, and I've also got this boundary joined. And that's how you use the join features that are found within Fab 3000. Thank you very much.